Hello again, YouTube. This is the Irritated Asian, back with episode 6 of my Victoria 3 Formosa series, aka Proto-Taiwan. Now, if you recall from last episode, we are having a bit of issues with the income, but relatively stable right now. Looking right now to build our military because we have built good relations with the French and the Italians, two forces that for some reason, well, for the Italians at least for some reason, have an interest in the Chinese region here. So we might look towards trying to get independence from the British. As you can see, they are domineering. They do not want us to be just regular protectorates. They kind of want to turn us into a dynamic, become a basic vassal state. And I kind of don't want to do that. Definitely not. I want to be my own thing, be truly a free Taiwan, free Formosa here, and perhaps even expand into the Heavenly Kingdom if we have the right military and allies backing us. Because the French might also look to go a little bit more into Fujian and here south of the Yangtze, so we gotta be careful there as well. But aside from that, we might also begin to, or not even just begin to, but further continue to develop the region here, because we do have a lot of arable land to still fill up here, as well as a lot of ways to make more money and fill up our own markets there. So we have a lot to look forward to in this episode. Hopefully we can see some combat for your enjoyment, or at least prepare ourselves for some more. And hopefully we can see if we're probably not going to make it to the 1900s this time. We're still probably going to make it maybe 1897, maybe 96. You know, time moves slow in this game. So, just that little bit of a reminder there. So, without further ado, let's just hop into it. Actually, you know what? Scratch that further ado, because of course, you know I have to ask you to like this video if you enjoy my Victoria 3 content, and of course, subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my gaming content, or even if you want me to see more of what I can do, such as reviewing or testing, anything like that. Please leave those in the comment section down below along with your questions, comments, and concerns. And of course, ring that bell to get notified of future video drops when they happen. You can get notified of all videos or just some intermittently. Not so sure, you can check that for yourself. But with that clean house or cleaning of the house done, let's get right into episode 6 here and hopefully get towards independence from Victorian Britain. So first things first here, what we need to do is start looking for ways to build up our economy again. As we saw from the end of last episode, there's continual fluctuations. As of now, if I click play here, we can actually see, look, it's already fallen down below 1000k. And of course, we are also running low on our gold reserves. What we need to do is kind of raise that investment pool a little bit. Hopefully get some more gold reserves up as well, so we can start building some more things. Perhaps we can start building in the munitions plants, or even the motor industries, anything that will give us a lot. Basically, we're looking for good predicted earnings. As you can see, some of them are making over 1,000. That's exactly what we are looking for here. Mostly, we're looking for things that perhaps are the highest paper mills. We always need paper. We might do a little bit of that. Or maybe even textiles, also pretty good. But right now, paper and steel, those are looking mighty good. In terms of arable land here, we can start filling out as well. We might have to look for something close to 1,000, so maybe the rice farms, perhaps the tea. Of course, tea. We know tea's huge. And then, of course, we also need to look towards increasing the barracks once we get our economic status really secure. Because we need those troops ready. We also need a navy ready, up to 40 we can hold. And we also have to start looking at getting better soldiers as well. The skirmish infantry will be necessary. Mobile artillery, definitely necessary. Hopefully we can get to shrapnel soon. And of course, we gotta get better with reconnaissance. Maybe specialized companies, if we can get machine gunners. Maybe not before the British. And then, of course, getting for production methods for wounds and medical aid. We gotta get some of those up and running as well. So once we get over there, 20,000, that's what that means. Okay. But yeah, we need a lot more soldiers because the British are not to be taken lightly. They have 248,000 plus 179,000 conscripts. So that is a dangerous power. And the French, they're pretty good too. They're pretty much even in terms of soldier count. More conscripts though, I believe. Nonetheless, their navy, 257 That's compared to the British 225. Okay, maybe not that bad. But again, this is just the British, not to mention the Great British Raj and of course the East India Company, if they have it here. Maybe that's what it is. I'm not so sure. And a bunch of other of their forces in New South Wales. All of their forces in Asia would come against us. So we need to be careful of that. We need to be careful. So let's just start play here. Let's see if we can start building up some of our investment and our gold reserves so we can begin to do a little bit more. Well, look at that. After a quick little update, I think, or perhaps it's the rise in standard of living, we have a very nice looking picture of Formosa. Very nice, very nice. Alright, we're losing some money here, but it is okay. It's not a lot. And the investment pool is really going high, so that's good. The investment pool getting higher is much better. Maybe we can add another consumption tax. Let's do coffee. Let's add some to coffee. Leave tea out, leave glass, maybe wine. Fine art. I mean, fine art, there's not much use, but... yeah, coffee, opium, tobacco. All these very relatively expensive things and services. Those we are taxing out. And we are in a completely illegitimate government. We need to reform that somehow. Somehow or another. Let's get rid of the rural folk. Maybe that'll do it. No, it does not help. I mean, we're an illegitimate government, but people like us, which is the crazy thing. So here are the options. So I do like how they've updated to add options to how we can get some authority. So that's why we have only the intelligentsia, the armed forces, and the industrialists. So if you get rid of the conservative party... oh, yes! No conservatives, but they are at least happy with me. That's actually huge. It adds radicals, but a lot more radicals than it does subtract loyalists, but the government becomes more acceptable. If we get rid of the social democrats... oh my god, comes 7 with the trade unions, but I do want the trade unions in. But it adds so much legitimacy that it's just, it's impossible to ignore. But we do lose a lot of loyalists. I mean, we don't need the social democrats. Yeah, let's do it this way. In this way, we do have more legitimacy. And while the landowners aren't happy and people are a little, you know, a little bit less, we'll still support their interests. So that's what we'll do for government. That's just good. Okay, Burma's trying to improve relations with us. That's a good sign. Having good on Burma's part would be assistive as well. So the conservatives not winning anything. The Free Trade Party is huge. The Social Democrats are now run by the armed forces. Yeah. The industrialists and the intelligentsia formed the Free Trade Party, which I do not like the looks of. Uh-oh. No, not another cyclone. Oh my god, if we had... put money into the relief. We have to. We have to take that risk. I'm not making devastation minus 20%. That's ridiculous. But it shouldn't be too bad. I think we should be able to recover. The devastation won't be too costly. It's a pretty heavy cost, but worth it for the people. School, we can do religious schools. We can't do private schools yet. State, religion, and church and state. Let's try this one. Freedom of conscience. We're making strides. Strides toward total separation of church and state. And the devastation is still pretty huge, but we are able to cover that. Maybe it's a sign, actually, now I think about it. The sign from the heavens to not start warring with the British just yet, but to increase it first. Free Trade Party 1, Social Democrats, very minor. So look at that, we got 97 legitimacy. Now let's see, if we put the trade unionists... oh my god, the trade unions really... wow. Uh-oh. So the Varayanans and the landowners are plotting a revolution because they are furious with my actions. But we are a very legitimate government. We can see how much that does, though. Anti-clericalism. These efforts occur, the power of the clergy has provoked a backlash among landowners who are demanding the end to these anti-clericalist policies. Anti-clericalism is necessary. That's it. Accept it. 10% chance for revolution. So radicalism is high, but support for this is low. Alright, we may have to start looking towards increasing military now. Let's start doing that. Let's start doing that. I will spend as much money as I needed. 10. I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah, yeah. Your revolutions ain't gonna happen, is it now? Look how weak you are. Look how weak. Ooh, what's this? This is corruption exposed. A shocking expose published in the Formosan edition has revealed astonishing depths of corruption within our nation's religious institutions. Public opinion has swung decisively against Mahayana clergy. Even faith is corruptible. It is true. I'm Mahayanan, but even I know that there may be those who take advantage of the religion. So there goes your revolution. These are getting expensive for the military, so we gotta start looking for oil and rubber, for natural resources. Freedom of conscience! Yes, we did it. Huzzah. Now. We need to do public schools. This is what I've been looking for. Trying to educate our people. Education is key. Now we gotta get rid of one of these taxes, which is the lowest right now. I'm gonna cut back on tobacco. Just for now, until we get enough authority to rub it back in there. You know what? I might actually get independence. Because they really are just hating on us. Now, if I did this, at the start of the play, we will face these enemies. If I did the math on that, that's like over 400 or 500. If I had the French and the Italians on my side, I can be more secure. Oh my god, France has Spain as a subject? Oh my lord, I didn't even realize that. My god, ranked #1 power. Maybe I could against the #2. The GDP is higher. And the military by themselves is stronger. Ah, it's such a risky position, because if I don't, then they might just declare war and then make us into a vassal and just completely eliminate us. So it really could be anyone's guess as to what happens. Although the British just don't like us right now. Ooh, a devout scandal. Bingshu of the Vajrayana monks has been having a secret affair with a member of the clergy. People must know of his depravity. As if we didn't know what bad things they were doing in the religious circles. We have public schools, yes. Education access has increased. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Education. We do social security investment, education investments. Let's increase those. Let's use the bureaucracy. Let's use it. Get to the best we can. Let's get people smart and assimilated into our government and our society. That's exactly what we're doing. Building up better. Part of the Commonwealth of Nations, but we're even better than them. Look at that. Look at our gold now. We're back up. Not our gold. Our pounds. Our pounds. Look at the pounds. You know what? I think we can do also at the same time. Steel mills. Let's do it at the same time. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. We can afford it. Look at that. Look at that. We can do both. Increase one and the other. This game of mine is really more about development than war. And I have to admit, it's the way it is, man. I'm sorry. But look at the gold, the pounds. Look at all the pounds we're gaining, and the good kind. See what other things we can do. So wage subsidies is too very unlikely we can do those, but perhaps we can do proportional. What does this do? Just ensure everyone pays a roughly equal share of their income to the state. Change in revenue from current tax law. So we can gain a lot more in taxes if we pass a proportional taxation. Landowners of course hate it, but it's easier. Let's do that. Let's see if we can do that one. Proportional taxation is fair representation. Hand cranked machine guns. 3 years. Let's go. Get us to the 1900s. Get us to 1900s. Fascist Oregon. Wait, hold on. I need to take a look at this. Fascist Oregon. Oh my god, they have fascist Oregon. They couldn't control themselves. Oh my god. Robert Bates. Man that's a frightening word, fascism. The fascismo. I thought those words were supposed to be waited until we had Benito Mussolini. Like, he was supposed to create fascism, but the British, my god, you couldn't control your own people? And you're the second greatest power? How sad. How sad. Temporary embarrassment. Ambitious middle-strata citizens are opposing proportional taxation on the grounds that they inevitably become wealthy capitalists. They will be excessively taxed. Sway them with a tax cut. I have to give them I have to give them the tax cut, and that's huge. Oh my lord. Tax cuts for 2 years. We think we can afford it for now. We'll have to make up the difference in other ways. Damn, I don't think our reserves will hold out for that long though. If we cut government spending. Damn it, that sounds so conservative. There has to be another way. Increase taxes. If we can get proportional tax rates, taxation passed. Wow, we did it! We did it! And look at the immediate cut. It went from 12,000 or like 11,000 to 1,000 pounds. Such a huge cut difference. Such a huge cut difference. That is magnificent. I wish I could change tax rates for particular groups. This just doesn't make sense. That I have to increase taxes for everybody. And look at that though. We are back in the positives. That's a good sign. So yeah, we gotta really work on our infrastructure here. So probably increase the rail, which will be a huge... Oh, look at the 7,000. Hello, baby. Hello with that increase in taxation. And here I thought I had to cut government funding. What am I talking about? No, I don't. I do not need to do that. Just let it sit there a little bit. Get some... Accrue some more in the reserves. Accrue some more in the investment pool. Then we'll look towards increasing the railway to increase our infrastructure, because we need more. That is definitely something we will need. We'll look to that, and maybe even also, while we are at it, increase our military personnel's gear to become skirmishers, so we can be ready for an independence movement from the British. Oh, look at that. We're back to 10,000 pounds a week. That is huge. And with these reserves, I think we can start now building up some of the olden things that we wanted. So let's go with the railways first. Remember, we want to build up the railways. And look at that, we're still in the green with railway construction in both investment pool and balance. I think it goes from the investment pool, but nonetheless, we are in a very good position that way. Increase our infrastructure so we can not get this penalty, but that also means we can do a little bit of a skirmishers. Okay, we got skirmishers. Okay, we got some good footmen here. Why don't we also go for some shrapnel? Yeah, we got shrapnel. We are doing the exact matchings against the British. Now, if you recall again, let's take one more look at good old London in East Anglia. East Anglia. Let's take a quick look at their barracks, their look-sees. They also have skirmishes. They also have shrapnel. So once we get motorized reconnaissance, we get... well, we might fix up that. Hospitals, we'd be a good match against the great British army. The most mighty army. Well, let's do motor right now. Do motor right now. And we're still in the green. What? Oh my god. And both still in the green. What? Insane, guys. Insane. Gonna make so much money out of this. It's insane. And with the railways, let's see how much infrastructure. So we cover the infrastructure. That's good. That's good. And so we can do some more building. Let's see. What can we do here? Maybe food. That again, still in the green. What? Insane. Insane. So we might have to start working, put a lot more effort in the farmland. Or even more into the construction sector, just so we can build more. But that's just, ugh, looks like a lot. You know, I might actually do more in the construction sector, just so we can start, you know, building 3 things at once. Because I really think we were able to do that. It might be more biting off a little bit more than I can chew, but I think it's good. And we got the Radical Party. Don't know who they are. Let's take a look who these new party people are. Armed Forces. Sound about right. Another construction sector up and going. And look at the investment pool going too. So now we just gotta keep adding. Let's go add to the tobacco, the cotton. You know, let's eat off some of those arable land issues. You know, let's just do a few different arable land things. Let's go with rice farms too. Let's just go for them. Let's go for them. 3. We can do 3 at once. That's amazing. That is amazing. It doesn't pull taking a slightly bigger hit because it's 3, but nonetheless, it's pretty good. Oh my god, are we gonna make it to 1900s? Oh my god, are we gonna make it to the 1900s? Oh, maybe I just might push it. I might just push it. Oh my god, look at that increase. Temporary national revenue from the investment pool is going right in there. Oh my god, 19,000. Oh, the beauty. You love to see it. Taxes, man, they're really coming in clutch with that increase. Like, geez, Louise, we're back at 1 million in our reserves. I mean, oh, we're still 30 in unrecognized power, but it doesn't even matter because we're just going crazy out here. And look at that, conservatives. Damn, the conservatives are pretty powerful here. Still have 3 million people. What's happening with the British? Didn't even know that was happening. What the heck's happening? So this is diplomatic plan Indochina. They want to annex Dainam and subjugate Johor. Yep, they just want to take all of it. The French are protective of us, so maybe we can actually, with the French as it is with that. What about the Italians? Oh, look at that. They're actually genial now. We might actually take advantage of this. Oh, we can't. Because they're in that one. Damn. I don't want to actively engage in trying to make the British hate me, but they do want Dainam. Would love to take advantage of this. Oh yes, I got to fix it. So 87% is if I only have monks and landowners, but that's not good.
A few moments later.
I have to make this decision, but I will fight for all your interests, so don't worry. I won't let them steamroll my government. So much gold. Oh, so much pounds. Oh. Okay, so now they're neutral, so that's good. They're no longer upset with me. I think I promote Duitsu. Give you control over all of our men. All of our soldiers. We got steamships. Oh my goodness. Ironclads. Wasn't even ready for that. How much? Ooh, we can afford the ironclads. We can afford ironclads. Yeah. Jean École. I think that's how it's pronounced. Tell me if my French is good, people. Praise me, praise me. Okay, so if we did this, I kind of want to get people. Do I want to risk a war with them right now? We got repeaters, so 3 more years for Hank. Maybe. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna wait till 1902 when we get machine guns. Once we get machine guns and we got those, then I think we can start really seriously looking at fighting the British. Honestly, I might even just increase my barracks to like 40 with the excess income we have. Like, we could probably take it. The Navy might need to be increased to 20 actually. Oh geez, look at that decrease. Because the military spending, that's where that's going. The military. So the military takes from the regular balance on the reserve. So that, I think, is fine. We can do some of those. A donation of knowledge. Fund a university. I think that is a good idea. I think this time we can afford a university. I know the last times we've had it and we weren't able to, but this might be different. In this case, let's do philosophy department because I also want to increase some things of that nature. Now let's go increase our military. 40,000. Again, easy to afford. So who did it? Dainam got independence! Oh my god, they did it. Those crazy bastards. Those crazy bastards got their independence. Oh my god. They're a tributary of Cambodia, but those crazy bastards did it. I can't believe it. They had 35,000 men. No ships to speak of, but the British just couldn't do it. That is an inspirational story. You know what? I can't make an excuse now. If they can do it, why can't we? That is the question now, and we need to get more generals here. So let's see if we can. Okay, we only have 1 general, so I gotta promote you again. Easy. He is now general. General 3D. Look at the military might of our armies. Oh my god, they use opium? Jesus. Our military's on drugs. Yeah, let's start building some more while we have the time. 1 munitions. 1 arms. and then one in the railway. Just because we get that infrastructure buff. Can't believe it. We actually made it to the 1900s. We're soon to go into 1901. Truly insane. Let's just take a look at the British right now, see how they're doing. Take a quick look, quick peek-see at theirs. Just London. Oh my. They got trench infantry. Siege artillery. Still standard though, but no, now they have some heavier stuff, which is not good. Just caught up to them too, and now they got all that. You gotta go to military statistics to get to wargaming, which will take a long time. Trench works will take a long time. So we could technically get to where they are, but it would just take a long time. And already on our way to getting machine guns, which they don't have yet, but they probably will have it soon. Fighting against the British is not easy. What can I tell you? I know you guys want me to just fight a war with the British now, but it's a struggle. Interesting journal entry. Maybe I can increase the university to 5 just to get that journal entry for philosophy department. Well, we'll see. We'll build up everything here first. You'll support more declared interests. Okay, what's next? What other interests? Okay, this time I think I'm gonna go with Indonesia. Surprising how, well, it's funny how the Philippines is included in Indonesia. It just like juts out there. It's like it should really be its own thing, I guess. But I guess it's too small to be its own thing. So it could be involved in, you can call this the Dutch East Indies and just like the Moluccas. That would have been a better idea maybe. Well, we're in 1901, so next year we should have machine guns and we can use those against the British. Aceh is improving relations with us, along with Bulungan. Aceh and Bulungan. Interesting. I don't know why you guys would want to support with me. There we go, we did it! Philosophy department complete. We got the philosophy department. We have secured funding for philosophy departments in all of our institutions of higher learning. The University of Formosa has chosen to focus this funding on advancing Hegelian dialectics. Thesis, antithesis, synthesis. Investigate dialectical materialism. We need more pragmatic approach. Ooh, socialism? Of course. I mean, we're basically right by socialism, so now we're even closer. Now we'll be done in 21 months for socialism. Now further into the tea and banana. And bananas. Again, trying to decrease that arable land situation over here. Because we want our people not to be impoverished anymore. Like, we're at a very good standard of living at the moment. Landowners are really the only ones who are upset, and I don't care enough about them to do much of it. Now we're just gonna do a lot more focusing on farming until we get those machine guns. Jambi improving relations. Everyone's improving relations with us. Like, that's crazy. Are they seeing how successful we are? And they're like, oh great, look at that, 40% of our people are literate. 40% of the population. That is huge. We're making strides, my friends. Strides to a truly great Proto-Taiwan. Truly great. We're gonna try and get rid of as much arable land as possible. That is the goal.
A few moments later.
About to discover it. There it is! We got the machine gun, baby! Let's go! We got the machine guns, baby! We like to see. Oh. We don't do automatic, didn't we? There it is! Automatic. We do have hand-cranked machine guns. So which is something good. It's just not bad. It's not bad. Completely misled myself. But military statistics, so we can go for a trench works after, or wargaming, either or. And we can get very much closer to matching the British army in that respect. But with that, guys, I think that will be the end for this episode of our Proto-Taiwan series. So we did a lot, again, in terms of developing the Formosan island here, as well as realizing that France is now really much in our protective corner, which is good, because they will definitely have a lot to put in support against the British. And the British have actually been seeing a lot of decline, having to go against different rebellions, having to lose against Dainam and even some African nations who were able to take some land. So maybe the British will be rather interested Wait a minute. Oh my god. Now they're protective? Oh, now they're protective. Now they're protective. Since they're losing authority, they want to make sure that they keep control because they see the French coming in. Okay, so, yeah. Now, it might be a very good chance for us to slowly back away from British support, especially now that we've begun to increase our military size and navy and land forces. We have some of our men getting upgraded to what was the military standard of Britain. Of course, they've gotten, of course, a little higher than us, but we are not too far from wargaming and the trench works, so we can get close enough there. So, very, very good start into the 1900s. Now that we're also getting a very good relations with many Southeast Asian nations, and so on with that. So, next episode, we'll see you exactly where we go. Probably more development. Probably build more to get rid of the arable land, because we're chipping away a lot at that today as well. But we might also maybe push against the British. We might actually lead a revolt against the British. Who knows? We'll have to see for next episode. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure, of course, to like this video if you enjoy my content. Subscribe to my channel if you enjoy all my content. And, of course, ring that bell to get notified of future video drops. And leave your thoughts, comments, questions, reviews, anything you have down in the comment section below. And for those of you who observe different holidays, you know next week is the beginning of Christmas. Then there's Hanukkah and other very, very important holidays there. So wishing you all a happy holidays. And if I don't release a video that week, I believe I'll try to release if I can. But if I don't, I'll try to do one for the New Year's. So please be on the lookout for that. And with that, guys, thank you so much again. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.